broadening our approach. This is how to learn.
It's also empowering, isn't it?
The goal of this program is to take a closer look at the core behavioral symptoms of ADHD to see how they may be expressed at school. To do so, we present 4 short video clips of children with ADHD in a classroom setting. The classroom differs from a regular classroom in several ways. It is a research classroom. All 9 students have a clinical diagnosis of ADHD. The teacher and teacher assistant both have training and experience in behavioral management techniques, and the teacher-student ratio is considerably lower than in a regular class. There are 2 teachers to 9 students. The children are seated around tables in 2 groups, which we will refer to as Team A and Team B. Each video clip will focus on either Team A or Team B, so you will be watching 4 to 5 students at any one time. You will see the children in 2 common types of classroom activities: a teacher-directed group activity and individual seat work. The group activity is known as an across-the-curriculum activity. It uses a game format and is designed to provide practice in using map coordinates along with memory strategies and problem-solving skills. The individual seat activity requires students to complete as many grade-level arithmetic computation problems as possible in the designated time frame. For each of the 4 video clips, there is an accompanying worksheet on which you may record your observations. Let's start with the first video clip, in which we will observe the children participating in the teacher-directed group activity. In this teacher-directed group activity, you will see 4 boys in Team A and 1 boy in Team B. We have identified the students by number. These numbers are also listed on worksheet number 1. The teacher has already explained to the students the behavioral expectations for this activity, which are turn-taking, active listening and monitoring of the game, remain seated. In this card-matching activity, turn-taking is regulated by the teacher. The teacher selects one of the students with a raised hand to take a turn. The student gives map coordinates on the wall chart to choose the card which he thinks matches the card in the teacher's hand. Your role is to look and listen for evidence of ADHD symptoms. Watch these students for the following symptoms: difficulty sustaining attention, boy 3. Fidgeting, squirming in seat, boy 1. Interfering, intruding on others, boy 4 and boy 5. Excessive talkativeness, boy 5. Write down your observations on worksheet number 1.
Oh, well, they're both... Nathan? Nathan? Both outside things. Whoops. But this one was a rake. Good. Okay, Team B. Team B, tell me when to stop. Raise your hand, please.
Stop. Hey.
Zachary?
Yeah. Stop.
Oh, here's a cute little guy. Where's the puppy dog?
Hey, little guy. You look Easter. Where is it?
Oh, quiet, please. Quiet, please. Zachary's making a guess. B4. Ah, not the dog, but you've got a new one. A book of matches. Okay? Team A. Team A. Travis. Oh, where's that? Do you remember where the turtle is? We've had the turtle. A5. Excellent. Good job. Good job. Okay, B, let's see if you can get a match here. How?
Stop.
Stop. Who remembers where the rake is? You think it is? A1. Good job. Your first match. Good job. Team B.
I got it.
There are 4 boys and 1 girl in this next video clip, numbered from 1 to 5. These numbers are also listed in the worksheet number 2. In this math activity, the students are required to complete as many grade-level arithmetic problems as possible in the specified time. The teacher has already explained to the students the behavioural expectations for this activity, which are to work independently, work quietly, remain seated. Now let's watch the students. Note that the symptoms are less noticeable in this math activity. Look and listen for evidence of the following ADHD symptoms. Avoids or reluctant to engage in effortful tasks. Difficulty sustaining attention. Easily distracted. Difficulty following through on instructions and fails to finish work. Fidgets, squirms in seat. Watch these students in particular. Boy 1, Boy 5, Girl 2. Write down your observations on worksheet number 2.
And begin. No talking during math time.
In this video clip, we revisit the group activity we watched previously, but this time the camera focuses on students in Team B. There are 4 boys numbered 1 to 4. You will find these numbers on worksheet number 3. As before, the teacher has already explained to the students the behavioural expectations, which are turn-taking, active listening and monitoring of the game, remain seated. Note how the teacher monitors and manages hyperactive, impulsive symptoms versus inattentive symptoms. Now look and listen for evidence of the following ADHD symptoms. Easily distracted, blurts out answers before question has been completed, difficulty awaiting turn, leaves seat when sitting is expected, always on the go or driven like a motor. Write down your observations on worksheet number 3.
Where do you think the rooster is? You're going to go with C3. The girl skipping. So remember the girl skipping and remember the tie. Okay? Who wants to tell me when to stop here? Nathan, stop right away. No, quiet please. The wagon, Nathan. Where do you think the wagon is? Oh, you're going to take A? I like to take corners when I'm doing concentration too. Hey, a turtle. So remember, we've got the turtle, you've got the tie, And you've got the rooster. Okay. Raise your hand if you want to tell me when to stop here. Jeremy. Stop. Oh. Where is the ring, Jeremy? Where do you think it might be?
A4.
Do you want to guess? A? 4. Let's see. Hey, somebody mentioned a toaster before. Nathan. So now we've got toaster. Tell me when to stop here, please. Brandon?
Stop.
Stop.
Oh.
Oh. Good remembering. A4.
In this final video clip, we continue watching the math activity. Recall there are 4 boys and 1 girl in this video clip, numbered 1 to 5. Please refer to worksheet number 4. As before, the teacher has already explained to the students the behavioural expectations for this activity, which are to work independently, work quietly, remain seated. Now let's watch the students. In particular, watch boy 1, boy 5, and girl 2. Look and listen for evidence of the following symptoms. Doesn't seem to listen when spoken to directly. Difficulty sustaining attention. Easily distracted. Fidget squirms in seat. Intense preoccupation with an activity, seemingly unaware of surrounding events. Refuses to comply with teacher's requests. Write down your observations on worksheet number 4.
Thank you. You need to do your work appropriately.
But we only can do it for a 10.
Okay. You need to start here, please. Start right there and do your work, please. Excuse me, Zachary. No, this isn't pretend. We're going to mark these. Please do your work. Your job is to do math, Brandon. Okay. I think you need to come. Jeremy, your job is to do math. No talking during math, Nathan.
We have to do makeup.
Okay, your job is to do your math now. Jeremy, your job is to do math now. Okay, right here. Jeremy, your job is to do math now.
In these 4 video clips, we have seen how the behavioural symptoms of ADHD vary in their manifestation. They vary from moment to moment. They are context-dependent and increase when there is little or no external structure or control, little demand for active engagement, or when there is high cognitive demand. Also, we have seen how symptoms of inattention are much less noticeable than are symptoms of hyperactivity, impulsivity, and so are much more readily overlooked in the classroom. Finally, we have also seen how girls with ADHD are more likely to be overlooked in classrooms compared to boys, despite equivalent social and academic problems. These examples raise a critical question. Would any changes in these activities, individual seat work, group activity, facilitate learning in these students? What changes would you make in these activities?